Alright, everyone, welcome back to another episode of CozyCryptidGaming. As always, I am your host, Cozy, and tonight we will be finishing up En Garde, our love letter to all kinds of fencing media, movies, books, television, etc. We should be able to finish this one up tonight, and I actually have a extra pretty chill game as a cooldown after, because I don't think this will quite take us to the end of our normal stream time. Before I get into the actual game, I actually have some plans for the next couple of streams. Not this week, but next week, we will be doing a bonus stream on Thursday, because the game Wheelborn, which I did the demo for a while back, is getting its full release next week. So I'll be doing a bonus stream on Thursday for that, because I'm really excited for it, and I don't want to wait until the week after to do it. And then next Monday, we will still have normal stream as well, but Wheelborn doesn't come out until later in the week. And then, I'm not sure how long Wheelborn will take, but eventually there will also be another Crab's Treasure. We'll be releasing its New Game Plus expansion sometime in the near future. There hasn't been any official word on a release date. But when that happens, we will be going back, because I want to see what other things they add, and mess around in early game with all the cool stuff we had near the end of that game. I think that's about it. I don't have anything else written down in my notes, so, yeah, let's dive back in to En Garde. Need to actually click on it. So let's go with continue. Just as a brief recap for the story, we have been going through a fictionalized version of Spain as oh, darn it! I've forgotten our character's name. I want to say it's Ana Maria de Vega, but I don't think that's accurate. But we have been progressing through a fictionalized version of Spain, trying to thwart the schemes of the Count Duke, which actually is a combination of titles you can historically have. It's weird, but it's possible. As he tries to be a cartoonish, corrupt villain, and we are thwarting him with banter, swordplay, and all around being a scoundrel. Now we are on a private island where he has amassed some massive hoard of treasure, and we're going to try to put a stop to this guy for, like, once and for all. So let's see if we can do that. And maybe find more of these chickens that we keep running into. Okay. Okay, that's our jump. We are... Oh! You know, I should have seen that coming. Lower the elevator. Well, that's a cannon. And that's a door I need to get through. But there's no way to ignite it. Let's see what we have. For the Count Duke's conspiracy. Oh. Oh. There's my dodge. There's my dodge. I have not played this in a while. It's been a couple of weeks.
You deserve that. Let your sword do the talking. Did I make you cry? We'll see about that.
There we go.
Oh.
take my sword? You all have perfectly
of
nice
course,
swords.
I let them think I was defeated.
Adalia. Adalia de Volador. That's what it was. Adalia Volador. Yeah, let's get back in the swing of things here.
Time to spice things up.
Bad jokes won't save you, Volador.
Are you sure? Because they've done a great job with me so far.
You're coming with us.
Okay.
That spice sack is fragile.
Okay.
This one's for you.
And while they can't see,
How did you
parry.
do that?
Parry, parry, stab, stab, parry, parry, strike, strike,
That's
dodge,
the bite of the law.
I only
Dodge.
break the Count Duke's laws.
parry, parry, strike, strike, parry,
That hurt.
parry. Ah.
The Count Duke will be pleased.
I forgot that they could do the
Momentary setback.
I forgot that they could do the unblockable attacks without other friends around.
Again? Now for my special trick. Ha! You should know better.
That's it now.
Ole! Ole!
Parry, parry, strike, strike, parry, and strike. Dodge. Come on.
Almost got her.
Almost, but not quite.
Let's see.
Strike, strike,
You're pretty hard.
parry.
I'd like to see you try.
Oop. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yappa!
More piles of spices.
You're fighting a professional.
I am also a professional trouble causer.
Unstoppable.
And now we just 1v1.
Is that all you've got? Resisting arrest.
Let's fight seriously.
Right, we have an ultimate in this game.
You dare attack the law.
When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty.
That sentiment is kind of like the core of every
Can't we just
swashbuckling
take a
story.
vacation on this
like,
island?
every like musketeer story and things with like swashbucklers doing good against corrupt nobles is always like you need.
Today, Adalia. Will it ever end?
You could get another job, my guy. But it always requires like the normal legal recourse of things not being an option anymore, which like is useful for storytelling, but yeah, cannons aren't really peacekeeping items.
Heaven knows I try every damn day.
You know, maybe you should try something else, buddy. Door. How do I? Okay, that's kick. I know there's a run. There's run. There's the run button. In theory, I could just remap all the controls to be identical across all of my games, because this is, that is the wonders of PC gaming. I don't really do that a lot. Sometimes it's helpful to have things that have a different control scheme. Ah, yes, totally not our brother. Okay, the detail of having his voice lines be a lot quieter during this is very good.
Por favor, how thick is this plot going to get? How did he even get out of that cage?
How indeed. Ah, and now we do some platforming. Something that I swear I am good at. remember this game having like a ton of like extra little, or at the end of each episode you find out that you missed a bunch of secrets. So let's just be a bit of a squirrel and run around. And who just left their lunch out here? Like, we're right by the ocean. The seagulls are gonna just take all of this. They're also probably gonna take your playing cards. Mine! 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 Indeed. Thank you, Cameron. I can... I do like that the carved meat is just like one item with the block under it. Like, those are just stuck together. I love video games. More chickens! And again, the weird, like, pigeon-colored chickens. Glad to see them digging. Those are plates of rocks. We can give the chicken pets, which is always a good option. How do I get where I need to go? Nope. Oh. That doesn't look like platforms I can really safely get to. So maybe it is up this way? And I'm just unobservant? Aha! That's where I need to go. Yep. And then we swing, and then we swing, and then we jump, and then we get up here. Okay.
Oh, the tales they'll tell, the ballads they'll sing. Give it your all.
Do you want me to?
As I was saying, the blood sickens once more.
Why are you doing this?
It is I who got to this island first, and it is I who is destined to unravel the conspiracy surrounding this secret treasure.
Listen, you're in over your head. You're going to get hurt.
But I left you the entire city for your adventures. Let me save the day for once. En garde!
I get not wanting to be in your sister's shadow, but you don't exactly have a great track record of doing well in these situations, my guy.
So now.
Come on. Come on, try to stab me. Come on. Whoop.
I fear we are a monster.
Yeah, right.
How am I supposed to... Oh, is that like a fake out parry?
The trial carries on.
Landed a blow.
Oh, do you mind if I use that one?
2, 3. Come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good.
No one calls me like that.
Ah, it's only the table. I can't actually kick the chairs.
Just me.
Come on, come on, come on. Get on top of the table. Get on top of the table. There we go.
You let your guard down. Giving up.
Come on, brother. Let's see you. Oh no, come on, come on. Come on, take a swing. Take a swing. You know you want to.
What a dash of Scarian I am.
You need no choice.
Out of range, but still healed. Come on. Stop refilling your health bar.
You're using that defense against me. Naturally, you will expect me to counter with a tajo.
I don't know enough about Spanish fencing masters to know if those are accurate names. Fun fact, in The Princess Bride, during the duel between the Man in Black and, Inigo Montoya, all the fencing masters that they list are actual historical fencing masters. In particular, they mention someone by the name of Agrippa, who's kind of I think I mentioned him in a previous stream. He was kind of the oldest mass-produced surviving record of like a civilian defense manual for how to use a sword and not die. There may have been others before him. There probably were, but his instruction booklets were the ones that were popular enough to be preserved, and also probably well-financed enough to make enough copies that they got preserved in the first place.
They're just terribly comfortable.
But yeah, there were other fencing masters that I mentioned in that scene. I just don't remember most of them because it's been a while since I've seen that movie. Oh, great, that's dodge. That's dodge. There we go.
No, you haven't with it. I am
Come on.
what a magnificent little
Bueno, think this through.
Oh, wait, he's done. He's done. He's done. He's done.
You dare face me alone?
Don't worry about your guard any.
practice that all week.
I should have died there. That was the.
You were saying?
That was the. Okay. I guess there's a slight glitch.
Oh, watch it.
There we go.
Well, congratulations on passing your final trial.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Now you are ready to face the many dangers that lurk beyond these gates. Go forth! Your glory awaits!
Well then, I'm grateful to have had such a thoughtful and considerate mentor as you, El Vigilante.
Really? You think so?
Yes. I mean, who else but El Vigilante could I rely on to prepare a boat for our escape and bring me back to safety once my quest is over?
Ah, sure. El Vigilante will get onto that right away.
You do always need an escape plan.
He'll just lie here for a little bit first.
Good on you, buddy. Just make sure we have a way to get off this island. Because we very much crashed our little dinghy. Like, this is a beautiful island. Oh,
Dahlia, you wouldn't happen to be following me, would you?
what are you? Are you just here for the treasure, Zyda?
Zaida? No, I mean, it is nice to see you, but hang on. Are you here for the treasure? You know about it?
Oh, everybody knows about it. Half the city's garrison is here on this fortress, and they aren't the best at keeping secrets.
Fair.
We can split the treasure this time, if you want to help me out.
You know, this treasure is mostly taxes that the Count Duke extorts from the poor, right? We could just steal the treasure, or
Aye, this again.
we could shut down the whole conspiracy.
No, no. I can tell when you improvise a plan. It's too dangerous.
As long as the Count Duke keeps using this fortress, he'll just keep stashing money into it.
Or we could sneak in, sneak out. I see, no fuss, no big fight with the Count Duke.
But he's a jerk. I want to have a big fight with him.
And no risking your neck, Adari.
I can handle myself. Come and see.
Or we could team up and both fight the Count Duke. It'd be nice to have some help.
Yellow, what is it?
You
Oh.
are breathtaking.
Oh! This is fun. Aha! You're fast, but I'm faster.
I am sad that I can't,
You know how to use that thing? Ha! Never again. Go on. Leave me.
That's 3.
Hey, bad weather, keep us at
You keep up with this just because you know I like you?
Even though you're just an indolent pirate.
But I'm your favorite.
Oh.
Ha! Actually, I just fainted.
Okay, so this is gonna be a boss rush style of, endgame. That works.
You're wearing your dueling outfit.
There.
You keep up with this just because you know I like you? Let's try that again.
Parry, parry. Dodge. Parry. Strike. Strike, strike.
See my clothes.
Oh, right, they do the like, not health bar, but guard bar. Keeps refilling.
If you fail 7 times, get a face. Not like this. That's not the true
Oh.
version of this story.
We're just gonna crack our joints. And we are going to check. Okay. Invincibility's a thing. Simplified guard bars can only be changed in the main menu. I'll come back. I do appreciate that this has the assist modes in it, but let's get a little bit more practical. Like a few more tries
Do
in.
you remember?
You know, best for you. You almost got me.
Nope.
Keep on trying.
Likewise, Cariña.
1, 2, 3. Dodge. Oh, is it like a whole 1, 2, 3? Strike.
See? I remembered your lesson.
Maybe we will give ourselves the invincibility, because I
Now
still
it's
need to get the
personal.
patterns down. One more try pattern.
I'm finally. It's just the two of us.
How romantic. Whoop.
That would have fell the lesser upon me.
Hey! We got one.
Giving up? No. Here we go. Ostras.
In your dreams. Oh, I'm sure they're here for you too.
Where did she go? Oh, with the bombs again.
En Garde!
Oh, right, the little guardsman.
I think it's not too cold.
Nope. Ah.
Not bad.
I bet you say that to all of your ship friends.
A mere scratch. I won't fail.
Almost.
I've
No.
seen it better. Are you going easy on me?
This isn't my first fight.
There are more guards. Oh, that worked! Oh, I didn't expect that to work. Yay, now I don't have to deal with the captain.
Go with the flow. That one is struggling.
I'm still gonna use the explosives. Really?
Are you provoking me?
I don't know, is it working?
You thought I'd just stand there?
Ready for more?
Hiya. Child's play.
You'll thank me later, eh?
Almost there. Almost there. She's so beatable. She's so beatable. Parry. Strike. Strike, strike. Dodge, dodge.
Lucky one.
Strike, strike. Strike.
Are you alright?
Ah!
I didn't want to hurt you.
They wouldn't defeat me that easily.
If you didn't want to hurt me, Zyda, maybe stop throwing bombs at me!
You have more than a
Oh.
Ow, ooh. Saw it coming.
Strike, strike.
You're good. My turn.
Get off me.
I'd love to see you try. It's all I'm waiting for.
A fair duel. Mostly.
Oh, it doesn't count. Okay. Well, her guard's broken at least.
Live in infamy. I'll always escape and come back. You are guarding this place?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Adanga.
Ow. I did so well that one time. And now we're back to this. There we go. First one's down.
I love seeing you.
Oop. You love seeing me fall into the ocean?
Nice move.
Much obliged. It's up to me now.
This is fun. Maybe I overdid it.
Striving. That's what matters.
You know what? We're here for fun. And it will still take me a while to actually beat her.
Who gave words to these?
Hi, Zyda.
Are you provoking me?
Remember, everybody,
Dream on,
if the
my
game
lad.
gives you, like, assist mode, you're perfectly valid in using it. I used it back in Another Crab's Treasure. Also used it a lot. I haven't streamed any of it, but I also played a lot of Going Under, Aggro Crab's first game, and they have a pretty robust assist mode in that as well, and it makes the game more fun.
I got you.
If I really want a challenge, that's what I play Monster. Or I could.
I'll give you that.
Likewise, Cariña.
Okay, I'm not gonna try it now, but if the Count Duke fight takes multiple tries, I may have a gaming theme song to pull up. We'll get back to that, but just this is a relatively recent discovery, but I may in fact have a theme song for fighting difficult bosses. Not there yet. Goodbye, guards. We're actually gonna save that, like, panache meter for our ultimate for a bit. Because unless I get really lucky again, I might have to deal with a guard captain. I don't like fighting them. Aha! It worked! There we go. Here we are.
I'm getting better at these.
Someone's caught someone.
There we go. Car is broken. Kind of just attack with impunity.
Please let your match. You really think you can stop me?
Hey, Zyda? Where'd you go? She just vanished. There's no witty banter at the end of our duel? Come on. Oh.
Alright,
Oh.
alright. So you can hold your own.
I spoke too soon.
See? Thank you. Besides, I'm not good at sneaking. I mean, not as good as you are.
That's true. You know, if you tried harder with your sneaking, you might have discovered where the treasure vault is.
You found the vault? Es una pasada. How much treasure is there?
More than I could carry in one go. And it's heavily guarded. So I suppose I could use your help. Let's go.
Alright, let's go get all this, ill-gotten gains and give it back to the people.
And there she goes. Again.
What? What are all of these documents? They are nothing but scribbles
Oh, come see me.
that I'm going to kick into the
Heads
walls.
up.
Oh, even more of them. Hello. I was not expecting a red string conspiracy board. Oh, what a lovely sketch of me. That's great. They're planning to overthrow the monarchy and replace it with another monarchy. Truly revolution at its finest. Yeah, that sounds about right. That explains why the Count Duke needs all the money so that he can, pay for all this. Is this how they plot their conspiracies? No wonder they always end up failing. Yeah, corkboards and red string is not always the best long-term organization plan, though it has its moments. So many boxes. I've been playing a lot of Veilguard lately, and part of me wants to just dodge through all of these boxes and make them explode. I know that won't happen in this game, but the desire is there.
You like money, don't you? Yeah, but money doesn't like me. I can't seem to keep my purse full. You and me both, amigo. How about we go and stop ourselves up from the treasure vault? You want to steal from the Count Duke? Don't see why not. How do you think the Count Duke got all that treasure in the first place?
Is everyone in this island involved in their own evil conspiracy?
It's just conspiracies all the way down. Like turtles. And this is the dead end that I can't get through, but always good to check for secrets. Alright. Again, for an evil lair, it has some really nice views. Okay, that's not a door I can get through. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Hang on. Did I miss a turn? Ah. There's our pathway. Right. Oh. What do we have here? According to these notes, Zyda wanted to try her ransom scheme here, too. Just one valuable item stolen, the Count Duke would be on the hook for the rest of the loot. Almost too easy. Alright. Oh. Okay, this is just more storage boxes. Actually, we're going to turn the invincibility back off for now. I can always turn it back on if I get stuck. Okay, time for some acrobatic nonsense. Whee! Oh. A hermit's journal here. Not all who roam have lost their way, but I certainly have. Fair. Nice fish. Okay. And this way. Actually, was there another? Nope, no other way. No hidden secrets on this side. So I don't think so. Let's try this again. The tree has withered, it is barren. It honestly looks like bleached coral. Huh. Don't know if any real trees like get that white and withered when they die, but then again, I am not exactly a horticulturist. Okay. Signs of a mutiny! They were missing the essential ingredient. Me! Okay. Does not surprise me that there would be a mutiny against the Count Duke. He is kind of a jerk.
Caramba! She is here! The Count Duke specifically ordered us not to let anyone in!
What a shame. Imagine what he will do to you when he finds out you failed to stop me.
He's here today! He always conspires on Wednesdays! If he finds out, we'll have our mustaches burned off!
We do conspiracies on Wednesdays. Okay. Ah.
I wish I could say the same about you.
I've watched your other fight.
Oh, I can get this guy. I can get this guy.
Think you can handle it?
I will wait for you in the gardens tomorrow for a revenge.
Of course. I let them think I was defeated.
Truly, we are the protagonists. We can never properly be defeated. And swing. And swing.
I hope my sword won't rust.
That's actually a interesting, like, historical, like, bias thing. Like, everyone thinks of rapiers as being these, like, really fancy, ornate weapons. And that's just because, like, all the ones that, you know, commoners would have had would not necessarily be, they wouldn't be, like, you know, looked after as precious family heirlooms. They were just, you know, a sword that you had. And, you know, that means sometimes those things get, like, lost or left out in the rain and whatnot. So they just, there aren't, like, surviving ones. So, but all the really fancy ones that were owned by nobles got, you know, preserved because, you know, precious family heirlooms. So it leads to this idea in the cultural zeitgeist of rapiers are always this, like, really fancy sword when there were just basic, like, swords for some of them. Like, actually, I mean, the weakest guards in this are actually using what looks more like an arming sword. Ah. But like, some of the guards just use a very plain-looking sword, which would be closer to what your average person would use.
She's here! The Count Duke specifically ordered us not to let anyone in!
What? I can't imagine what will be when he finds out you failed to stop me.
He's here today! He always conspires on Wednesdays! If he finds out, he'll have our mustaches burned off!
Yeah, like that, like the sword that this guy right here has. That's closer to like just a like
That's the bite of the
not
law.
necessarily commoner, but like it's a simpler blade. It's just like a generic design, whereas Adalia and this other duelist here have much more innate guards, which, depending on your approach to things, could be better, could be worse.
Should have tracked me down when you had the chance.
This won't be the last time you hear of Adalia de Volador.
We will, in fact, turn invincibility back on. Because, you know what? We're here for fun. So why not?
Hopefully no one saw that.
Oh! Thank you, game, for glitching and letting me skip that part again. I'm very much on team. Glitches are fun and part of what make video games, as long as they aren't, you know, actively ruining the gameplay experience. Like, they're fun, they're silly. I think this also has something to do with the fact that, you know, most of my video gaming when I was starting out was in, you know, the GameCube, PS2 era, so animations, like, failing to render properly was just part of the charm.
Caramba!
Oh.
She's here! The Count Duke specifically ordered us not to let anyone in!
What a shame. I can't imagine
Oh,
what
there
he'll do
we
to you
go.
when he finds out you failed to stop me.
He always conspires on Wednesdays! If he finds out, he'll have our mustaches burned off!
Come on and spite.
Oh.
You almost got me. Keep on trying.
You have no sense of style.
I'm not impressed.
I have a very good sense of style, thank you. Yeah.
My turn to attack.
Dodge, dodge. Strike, strike.
I must say, you're not as good as I've heard.
I'm even better.
That was very good timing on the banter there. Excellent. What do we have here? Unbelievable, they're hoarding precious supplies here while the people suffer, but not for long. Bring all this back where it belongs. Yeah, because if you're gonna try to overthrow a monarchy to install your own monarchy, you need things like food and like blankets and clothes
I'm
and
sorry,
whatnot.
but I remain skeptical.
You are already defeated, good sir. So yeah, let's make sure we can get all this back to the people where it rightly belongs. I have a brilliant plan to rob a merchant and bring more money to the Count Duke. I'll tell you about it. Signed, Fulano. I have a brilliant plan too. I'm going to swap some priceless goods with bags of dirty socks. I can't wait to tell the Count Duke. Signed, Megano. Mengano. Dear Count Duke, there may have been a small hitch in our otherwise impeccable plan. It's possible that the next shipment you will receive might in fact be filled with dirty socks. Investigating this matter will be our first priority. Signed, Fulano and Mengano. Oh, you two fools. On the one hand, I would like to duel them, these two goons that we've been hearing about. On the other, I almost hope that we don't get to meet them. They seem like they're just relatively harmless fools who happen to be working for a bad guy.
There you are. So, how much further is this vault?
We're not far, but there are more henchmen than I expected. I'll scout ahead ahead and weed out as many as I can.
Thank you,
You'll still
Zyda.
help me fight the Volgards, right?
Of course, I'll meet you there. I give you my word.
Do I trust your word, Zyda? I want to trust your word. I don't know if I do. Oh. Hello, guards. I wish I could taunt you, but sadly I cannot. Oh. I mean, this is a nice little... Oh. If the water's dripping directly on the bed, then no, this is not actually a nice little spot. But, you know, outside of that, it would be nice. Where do I... Ah, there it is.
How about we go in there and help ourselves to a little oversized bed? What do you say? From the boy? Are we allowed to do that? It's fine. The Count Duke won't even notice. That's why I'm going to
Oh. Also, just... this is not a great way to store your books, but I do appreciate that, you know, in addition to everything else, they have been stockpiling literature. Just, you know, gotta do something to pass the time. Oh. Oh, that just leads me back to here. Okay, I see. I thought that might lead me to where the guards were talking, and I could, you know, drop in unexpectedly on them. I probably still can do that, just not from there. Ah, bread, my beloved. Oh. The Hermit's Journal here. I'll miss the other henchmen, but my aim is getting better. I still miss the other henchmen. Oh, he's just been trying to deal with all of these. Oh, no, I mean, thank you for the bucket. We'll need this bucket.
Not too late. I tried to add something to this meeting's agenda. Yep. Ole!
Yeah, with the way that cross guard is on like the lesser guards, that's more of what would be called an arming sword, which is just kind of the term for any sword that you would just have.
Have I ever told you about the barrel ambush tactic?
You have not told me, but I have seen it in action many times. Oh, right. Gotta climb up here.
This will make sparks if I break it.
And that makes a hole. Oh. Should have jumped
This is
when I was
the
up there.
best patrol I've had in a while.
Wait. We're going to keep this. 'Cause you never know, I might need another one. Oh, look, a bunch of papers that probably shouldn't be messed with. Oops. Actually, realistically, we should be keeping all of those because we can use them to, you know, prove the Count Duke's crimes. But...
Just so you know, the gate was bolted and I have to pick the lock.
Oh, am I not going to be able to take this with me? Oh, secrets. What do we have? That smell. Did they only ever bathe when I kicked them into the water? Oh, those are bunks. Those are supposed to be bunks, I think. Yeah, because there's the pillows there. That is worse than college dorms. Yikes.
I think she's gone. I love jumping out of that woman. Did you hear what she did to the others? Thank heaven, thank heaven.
I appreciate that. Like, I've gotten this far. There should be some guards who just decide, nope, we're not gonna bother. We're just not gonna bother with us. Not worth it.
The treasure vault. I can't believe how much the Count Duke has stolen. You could buy a small country with all this coin.
Technically, that's his plan.
Stolen! No! The Count Duke works very hard for it. Plus, courts don't corrupt themselves, you know?
Each coin to pay for your schemes is one that could have paid for food, clothing, and housing.
Darn right it could have.
It already does! It pays for ours! Besides, the more the Count Duke spends, the more it trickles down into the hands of the people anyway. I read that in a book once.
No, it does not work like that.
How unfortunate that my sister-in-arms has revealed so much of our plans to you. I am afraid, madame, that I must now ensure your silence in a rather permanent fashion.
Nothing will silence me.
Also, I just realized this game does something that Dishonored 2 also does, which is the general guards that you fight.
After what happened last time.
The like generic guards that you fight are men, but the actual ones who are in command are all women. And that's just a cool detail. In the case of Dishonored 2, it was because hang on. I can't hold a full conversation when I am surrounded by enemies.
I have no time for this pantomime.
You, out of my way. Thank you. I'm sure you have.
You did this to yourself. That's the problem with these swashbucklers. That could have been your neck. Puny fencer.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, dodge. Dodge.
Stop dancing around.
Oh, that's what I need to do. Hang on.
You're not as good as you think you are.
I'd like to see you try.
If I can grab this
Larceny? Vandalism?
and lure you over here, throw this at you now. There we go. Got to get things to line up properly. There we go. Oh, there's more of you. There's always more of them. Why are there always more of them?
I say so.
Give your balance. I can't handle you.
So much for the first blade of the brother.
I heard she vanquished the capital in a drinking cup.
That's how you do it.
Okay, that's one of
Maybe
them.
next time.
Where's that grenadier?
If I was, silence my mustache.
Please don't try to eat your mustache. From personal experience, when my own gets too long, they're not very tasty.
You deserve that.
Okay.
You don't scare.
What scares you then?
Well, the armored chicken is scary.
Oh, this again.
Armored chicken?
It's a good day.
Yeah, right.
Come on now. No. A little frivolous, perhaps.
There we go. Stunned. Keep that one. Stun locked. Keep that one. Stun locked. There we go.
I'll get you next time.
Yeah, this is definitely a game that, like, even if I have invincibility on and can't die, it's still fun. Like, it just plays nice.
Who's the reckless one now?
there's definitely games that, you know, if you remove the possibility of failure, they become just not really worth it. Like, or that it wears off, or that the novelty wears off after a while. This one, maybe it's because the game is fairly, relatively short. Maybe it's just because the combat actually feels really nice. It doesn't have that problem,
I can see
which
your
is
aim,
hard
you
to do.
know?
Try your best. Ay, ay, ay.
This is you've met
Right
your
into the
match.
wall.
A challenge. I like that.
Oop, gotta dodge, gotta dodge.
You just ran into my sword. What is this gas grenade?
Darn, I was hoping that would actually hit.
That didn't work.
Oh right, these are the actually skilled duelists. There we go.
I can't believe how much treasure the Conduit has managed to hoard. So many bribes taken and taxes stolen to fund his private army. I need to get this back to the city where it belongs. But where's Zaida? She said she'd meet me here. She gave me her word. Something's not right.
She's... Best case scenario, she's making off in her own boat with a pile of treasure. Worst case, she's betraying us to work for the Count Duke. I don't think it's going to be worst case. Secret third option. She has been captured. We get to rescue her, and then we both get to fight the Count Duke. Let's see where this goes. Well, actually, before we get into what is probably the end of this, crack all of my joints, and I'm going to have some water. Everyone who's watching, if you haven't had water recently, have some water. Also, make sure you're not hunching. Cozy says, making sure that he is no longer hunching, because he has been for the last couple minutes. Oh.
I love a good swim, but now's not the time. Count Duke!
Ah, those useless, incompetent buffoons! I'll burn off their mustaches! I'll fit them to the ears!
You should have known your lackeys couldn't defeat me.
Yes, it would appear they couldn't defeat you. But your clown brother, on the other hand, and that pirate partner in crime of yours.
What did you do to them? If you've hurt them, I'll...
Leave my island now, and I may consider returning them safely to the mainland. It's entirely up to you.
Nope. Nope, we're going to throw you into the ocean.
Leave. Dalia de Volador never walks away from a fight. Face me, you coward.
So you've made your choice.
I feel like that quest marker shouldn't be... We've uncovered his conspiracy. He just wants to, you know, become king. And now it should just be rescue our friends. Well, our not girlfriend and our brother.
You are not ready for what you're about to face.
Oh, there's two of them. You know what? I'm gonna grab this, throw it on your head, and we're not
What,
going to
just
ignore
for
you.
me?
Oh, allow me to demonstrate.
Deal with you off on the side here.
Ay, ay, ay. Santa espada.
Perfect.
Oh, a graceful dodging.
Why, thank you.
And now, for the pièce de...
Nope, nope. Parry, parry.
musketeer!
Oh, can I keep him stunned here?
Hopla!
Come on, come back.
Hopla!
Oh, this is working. This is working. This is so cheap. This is so cheap. This is such a cheap trick. I love it. Come here. It might not be honorable, but it does work.
By all means, move at a glacial pace! You'll regret this!
Nah, I probably won't. Okay.
I felt sorry for you. I let you be.
Sure you did. Whee! No trace of Zaida and Alejandro. Just the feeling of being watched. But I'll find them, no matter what it takes. Oh. The Count Duke's very own hierarchy of minions, ranked by loyalty and skill. I can't decide what's worse, ranking highest in loyalty or lowest in skill. Yeah, that's a good question. Whee! Okay. So, yep, there's a swing bar up here. Okay, this is where we started.
So, here's my cunning plan. We go to Madrid, capture the queen, and replace her with a secret princess. How do you know the queen has a secret princess? There's always a secret princess. All right, to be honest, I do not know. But the plan's pretty cunning, yeah? Oh, I have one that's even more cunning. How about we combine this with the plan where we hire a bunch of warrior nuns to get me out? Those warrior nuns from the convent of Abeston and the Andrea, and we get them to steal the famous moon sigil from the Sagrada Espada. But of course, and then we can use the sigil to power a ship that we could take to the moon. And when we get to the moon, we can capture the prince. The prince? Yes, the prince of the moon. The moon has a prince. I thought everyone knew that. Yes. And we force the prince to marry the queen, and we frame them for some kind of crime, and then with them out, we can annex the moon kingdom! Yes! Annex the moon kingdom! You know, I really think we have something here.
Well, they certainly have something.
Yes. Okay, I just got an achievement for that. Standing there listening to the entire conspiracy plan gets you an achievement on Steam. I love video games. Also, that sounds like a great telenovela. I would absolutely watch that. But for now, we have some people to save. Let's try that jump again. Swing. Oh, that's the angle I need to do that. There we go. Bounce. Up. And, okay, that spike's in the way.
If you side with us, you could be rich, Shadalia.
At the cost of my soul.
Also, I'm already from a noble family. I don't really have to worry about money. Oh, I messed up the way that was supposed to go.
Keep a good face.
Okay. If I can line this up, I can do... Nope. Okay. Well, that'll do something at least.
Are we losing focus, madame?
What I should have done with that bucket was line things up so I could kick this duelist into... I should have lined it up so I could kick him into this weapon rack, because then it would have fallen on him and made that fight
My
so much
technique
faster.
was flawless. You must explain to me how you did that.
Hacks. I'm cheating here, my guy. I'm the protagonist. I can do that. Cuts like a sword. Quips and retorts for the fencing elite. Good to know.
Time to move forward.
Nope. Our conspiracy boards continue. Does the Count Duke want to conquer the world or just win the award for most complicated scheme? You know, sometimes it's not about actually conquering the world. It's just about, you know, having something to look forward to and plan. Commoners don't know their place, so it is up to us to make sure they stay there, keep them too hungry to fight back and too poor to leave. Yep, standard corrupt governor things. I do really want Adalia's hat. Like, it's a nice hat.
Alejandro! Saida!
Hurrah! Adalia! You found us!
You're alive! It's so good to see you. It's embarrassing to admit, but the Count Duke got the drop on me.
How? He clanks like half of an armory when he walks around.
And your brother too, of course, but that was kind of inevitable.
Did he hurt you? Anything injured?
Only my honor.
Just some bruises. But you mustn't stay here. We're bait. You're in the heart of his lair.
Okay. Before we pull the lever and inevitably start our boss encounter, let's just look around and see what we have at our disposal. Okay, we have bags of spice that we can disorient people with. We have a ton of buckets and everything. The buckets we'll try to save until the end. We're only going to get one use of the cannon, so we'll try to make that count, but that might be how we start. No, we'll save that until later. Oh.
Adalia de Volador, ever the meddling hero, the interloper, the thorn in my side. I'm so glad you could join us.
Oh, that is so snidely whiplash mustache twirlingly evil pose right there. You know, credit for just going whole hog, my guy. Go for it.
I demand that you release my friends.
So now you will have me release them, will you? And yet earlier you refused my offer because it would have meant sacrificing your pride. Think on that, Doña Volador.
No, this is the chance for you to do this so I don't beat you into a puddle.
What will happen to your pride once I have exposed your plans? Think on that, Count Duke.
Think, you say? Think! That's the problem with thoughtless fools like you. You never think.
I like the dichotomy of these two henchmen. One of them's just like, no, we're just gonna stand here and let these two monologue at each other. The other one, it's like, come on, stop monologuing. I wanna fight.
Always rushing into the metal, led by your feelings and never by your reason. People like you weakened our nation with soft-hearted sentimentalism. But the money you would throw away to the poor and the needy, we will turn it towards a greater purpose. To power a glorious and unstoppable war machine!
To line your pockets, you mean?
To rule the continent and beyond!
Your voice cracking a bit there, Count Duke. Perhaps you should do some vocal warm-ups before your monologues next time.
We will put warships in every sea, send armies against every revolt, and we shall rule every kingdom in the land!
Hobbyless behavior. Take up chess, my guy.
Nothing to say, Volador. No witty repartee?
What is there to say? Is that what you believe in? You don't even know how sad you sound.
Thank you, Adali.
Then end this quickly, and I might show mercy.
What happened to your posture?
Entitled Embezzler, I love that. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Excuse me, señorita.
That works.
Why don't you stop breaking the law instead?
When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty.
Wait. I can hang on.
I was born here.
If things you can pull off when you don't have to worry about your health.
Tougher than I expected.
Stand for this nonsense.
Hey, I don't care about you, Captain. I'm after Count Duke.
No, you won't.
Because what I wonder...
Warmed up now.
That's not what I meant to throw that at. If I can defeat the Count Duke without having to worry about any of the minions, will this work? Like, will they just all vanish because I've...
Nice stunt. It's not like...
Oh, this might work. This might work. Not really. I'm supposed to be able to dodge over those.
I will capture you.
Try. We'll see who loses first.
You know nothing.
Oh. Explosions.
I'm above all this. On guard.
Only by your insolence.
Oh, right. When he doesn't have a shield, he can just...
You've got this.
Whoa. Come on. Let's see if my plan is right. Let's see if my plan is right.
She's on the run.
Yes, I am. Ah, missed. Darn.
Inelegant work.
You missed her. Impressive.
I stand clean.
Ah.
I'm angry. And when I'm angry, I need to break some noses.
Or perhaps you can count to 10?
Well, without finesse.
Yes. Okay, guard break.
Take closer to me. You're fast. Don't like me.
Dodge. Explosions. Dodge, dodge.
You put up a good fight.
I'm afraid we are beyond false flattery at this point.
It worked!
Now, Count.
Okay. The combat does end if you just defeat him and ignore the minions. Excellent.
Shall we say best of three?
En serio?
What? Get back here, you! What?
Admit your defeat.
No! Never! Not by your hands!
Look around you. You have nowhere to run and your plan is exposed.
Oh, you may fight like a lioness, but you are as blind as a bat. Can you not see the clarity of my vision? The logic to my schemes? My plan will give this kingdom a blow!
Teach you to never stand this close to a cannon.
So, we're not getting paid, are we? Oh, what do we do now, Capitan?
Whatever the Count Duke says. So much for a flawless conspiracy, Count Duke.
Someone's sitting on my hand.
Silence, buffoons! This is all your fault!
Ha-ha! I won't be the one ending up in a cage for once.
Why, you foolhardy, flamboyant braggarts! You think you're better than me? Why do people love you? What have I ever done to deserve this?
Why didn't you tell me you'd be on this island? I'd have come with you.
I knew you'd be here. You always end up where things get interesting.
What do you mean?
You know, intrigue, arch nemesises, the fate of the nation.
Are you implying I throw myself at danger?
I'm not implying anything. By the way, I'm still not sure you can handle yourself.
I literally just saved you from an evil conspiracy.
You can never be too sure.
Are you asking for a rematch?
I don't know. What do you say?
I say, En Garde!
Okay. Oh, change speed. Nice. All right. So that is En Garde, a love letter to every fencing movie you have ever seen. It's been very fun to play it. I do appreciate the fact that you can just make yourself invincible, and it was still a good time even when there wasn't the risk of losing. It was a very good time. We'll actually continue. Secrets in a perfectly good sea cliff hiding spot. Game of Cannons, Conspiracon, there are always more conspirators, and Count Duke's Bounty Board. Alright. Go to the main menu. So yeah, yeah, 4 episodes that you can go back and replay through. I have not looked at the arena mode, and I don't particularly have any need to. But that was a very fun time. It's about 8:20, and I did have another game planned as something for when we run out of time here. So I'm going to real quick swap over to that. Let me just change a few things over here. We will quit this. Please hold while I get everything set up, and can make sure that this runs properly, because after a high-stakes, high-flying, panache-filled fencing game, I figure we can very easily transition over to something very nice and chill, namely Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. For those who don't know, this is... Oh, is it actually streaming? There we go! Now it's streaming. But yes, this is our secret second game, Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. We just kind of hang out and watch ducks show up, and we can find out, well, we'll just go through and check out some cute little ducks. Look around, unlock cursor, select duck, beach chair camera. Alright. Infinity Cool. Ah, I have not unlocked these. Alright. yes. I figure this is just a nice chill thing for hanging out. We have a good little duck. Waiting for the next duck to spawn in. Oh, the radio volume changes depending on where you are. That's nice. What were the controls again? Just hanging out by the beach. Spin things around. I can't. The radio's lighting up like I should be able to do something. Oh. Next duck will spawn in shortly. But yeah. Yeah, and next week I am planning to do a stream of it'll actually be CozyCryptid's first dating sim game. With Date Everything, which is, if anyone is familiar with the ProZD, like Refrigerator Senpai skits, it's basically that but turned into a dating sim game. And it just looks amazing and ridiculous, so I will be likely streaming that for a session. Probably not more than one session, but we'll see. And yeah. Good duck. I love that this game is basically just a screensaver made into just something you can play and mess around with. Come on, little ducks. Go into the tube. You want to go into the tube. You know you want to go into the tube. Also, I don't know if it's still sold like this, but you can get this as a bundle with Duck Detective, as just these are the only two games that are chiefly about ducks that are on Steam. So they just bundled them together. I think there's like a slight discount for that. But yeah, just that's fun. Oh. But yeah, just nice times with some ducks after an action-filled duelist game. New duck incoming. New duck incoming. Give us the duck. Oh! We have our first achievement, everyone. Get a third duck. Ooh, and it is camo print. Whereas our first two ducks were seemingly identical. Yeah, you appear to be just a standard issue rubber duck. And you... Oh, you have a knife! This duck has a knife. I see. I would rather if you did not have a knife, little duck. I can't parse the radio enough to tell if that's like Simlish or just very distorted actual language. Peace was never an option. Indeed, indeed, Cabrandart. Oh, oh, are we going to go in the tube? Are we going to go in the tube? You know you want to go into the tube, Knife Duck. No? Okay. I guess we would have to, you know, fight gravity in order to go up there, so. We will leave you as you are. And hopefully you will not stab any of the other ducks. Hopefully. Wait, is that a golf ball? Yeah, that's just a golf ball in the bottom of this pool. Where? Oh. Where did the golf ball come from? How? Oh. Oh. It's nowhere near. It's not anywhere near as close to the slide as I thought it was. Unfortunate. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us this time, chat. It's nice. Sometimes it's nice to just hang out with a adorable little game about floating plastic. Oh, floating plastic ducks that are just metallic violet. Okay, I kind of love this, and I want this as like a Christmas ornament now. That would be delightful. Whee! Plop. Another achievement for getting a duck down the slide pool. Oh, it really keeps the momentum on this stack. Whoop. And momentum stops dead. All hail the tube. Ah. So actually, there is I also have a thing with little rubber ducks, which is so I really like claw games where you just try to like grab a prize, and the downside with that is you don't win anywhere near as often as you like. But there are plenty of rest areas on highways that will have like pay $1 to play until you win, and they always seem to have little rubber ducks in them. So for a while I would make sure to stop at one of those rest areas anytime I was doing a long trip to see my partner, and just pick up one anytime it was like when we were long distance, or anytime that like I would like drive out to like visit family and then come back. I would pick up a little rubber duck, and we just kind of have them all on the dashboard of our car, because it was a fun thing to just pick up one for any time I was on a trip and going to see my partner. It was nice. So that said, none of the ones that I've gotten out of claw machines have had knives. Like Knife Duck, why? Why must you choose violence? This doesn't look like the face of a killer. Oh. You are made out of moss. Neat. That, or you're made out of very tightly compressed dryer lint. But this has a greenish cast to it, so I'm going to assume moss. Catch a flight, no ticket needed. I'm not. There's the plane. Oh, there's the plane. Hello, plane. Oh, that would be great, Icelos. Yeah, I hope the moss grows on the duck over time too, or like if it like bumps into other ducks, the moss can spread or something. That'd be cool. I've watched one of my friends play this like once before, and I know that one duck you can get is like just a concrete duck that just immediately sinks to the bottom of the pool. Chia pet duck, yes, that would be great, Icelos. I'm actually now kind of surprised that like chia pets in the shape of rubber ducks don't already exist. That feels like something that would sell well. Were chia pets ever a thing you could actually get in stores, or did you have to order them like through calling whatever number on like the home shopping channel? Was that ever? Has anyone ever actually seen a chia pet like in a physical store? Because I haven't, which doesn't mean a lot because I kind of live under a rock. But still, it's just one of those things where like I know what they are, I know they're a huge thing, but I've never actually like seen one in person. Okay, craft stores used to sell them. Thank you, K-Brand Art. But yeah, just a thing that I've never seen in the wild, as it were. Excuse me. Oh, another duck inbound. Another duck inbound. Where's it gonna come from? You are carved out of wood. Oh, those are some really nice details on this. I'm just gonna appreciate the wood grain texture on this. This is really good. Like, it probably wouldn't float like this unless you had like, I don't know, like somehow hollowed out the top of it so it doesn't unbalance. But this is really good detail work on this. Sorry, this has now just become appreciating wood grain hours on CozyCryptidGaming. This is really great. Oh, and gardening supply. Okay, gardening supply stores for a chia pet. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. There's our reflective duck. Okay. Not quite to like fully doing like reflections of the chairs and everything, which to be fair would be a pain to render and would probably skyrocket the graphics requirements for this game. Like, I have a pretty beefy computer, but I don't need perfect mirror finishes that show realistic and distorted, actually, reflections, because it would be all on curves and everything. I don't need that for my Plastic Duck Simulator game. It would be cool, but so much not necessary. Knife duck still worries me though. I'm waiting for that knife to, like, puncture one of the other ducks. I don't want it to happen, but I feel like it could, and that concerns me. Huh. Just a bunch of good little floating ducks. Oh, we're about to get another. And you are... Ooh! Oh, interesting. It's got like veins of gold throughout all of it. That is wild. Hey, wait, what? Is it snowing? Are we getting snowfall while it's still sunny out in our duck pond in the middle of the ocean? Okay. Was not expecting full weather effects. Oh, it's even getting, like, foggier out. Like, there's not as far of a depth of field out there. Okay. Okay, this is unexpected.
When kids are hungry, it's always Maggie. So fast to cook.
They even have ads in the radio. Okay, this is... Why is there so much in this game? They didn't need to put all these little details in. Well, Icelos, the ducks might be cold, or it's probably a heated pool. Like, this is a nice little private island we've got here. Like, presumably that is a heated pool. I would hope it's a heated pool. Or, like, has the option to be a heated pool. Oh, door? Okay. Darn. The ducks do deserve a heated pool. You are correct. Wait. Hang on. Hang on. I think I know what the code might be. Hang on. We're gonna try something. I need to pull up the number pad on my phone. D-U-C-K. Darn it! Okay, fine. Don't... I was hoping that if you spelled out duck on the keypad, it would open. But apparently, I am being foiled. And we're back to bright, sunshiny weather. Yeah. Oh. Hello. You are a tomato duck. That is what I will... Yeah. You are just a tomato duck. Looking out at the... Okay, yeah, there's lighting changes. There's a weird rock out here, and there's something on the rock out there. I want to know what's on that rock out there. But perhaps later, because there's just a nice sunset that's going to be happening soon. This is just nice. Just taking some good screenshots. Actually get over to this one. pool full of ducks, lovely ocean views, little portable radio. What more could you ask for? Maybe, well, not bread, because you shouldn't actually give bread to ducks, but, like, maybe peas to give to the ducks. Whee! Oh. Wait. Our duck meter. Cruise ship, a fun thing I'll never do again. Oh. Wait. Cruise ship? Oh, there it is! Way out in the distance. We have automatic nighttime lighting. Excellent. Sorry, there's an achievement that comes up for the cruise ship showing up, which is a fun thing that I'll never do again. Which personally, you could not get me on a cruise ship, even if it was to save my life, because honk. Hello, cruise ship. But yeah, you could not get me on a cruise ship at all. I did. Nope. It's too easy for them to fall over. It just seems like all the worst parts of like a large amusement park put together, namely that you're stuck there and can't leave. Also, I've never been on a boat that large, and I don't know if I get seasick or not. I was on a like whale watch boat when I was like 10, and I was fine on that. You know, freezing cold because it was, you know, raining and it was whale watching, so the boat got splashed. But like, you know, it was still fun to see. But yeah, cruise ship, nope, never getting me on one of those. Like, I get that some people think they're great, not for me. That said, I'm also one of those people who, you know, think that skydiving would be a fun thing to do, and other people are justifiably terrified of it. But, you know, I think it'd be cool to jump out of a airplane and, you know, have a trained instructor strapped to me who could make sure that I, you know, walk away from it. I'm also one of those people who sticks his head out the window of the car when we're on the highway and I'm not driving. I like the rushing wind in my hair. Oh, interesting. Thank you for the heads up, K-Brand Art. Apparently, the ships are so large that you barely notice the rocking, which is its own kind of terror. Make a wish. Oh, did I miss the shooting star? That's fair. There's actually a lot of cloud cover right now. Yeah, anything that's... If it's a boat that's large enough that you can't tell that it's rocking back and forth, that shouldn't be on the ocean. Oh! There goes the moss duck. Into the little pool. Who's coming back out? This is actually a great little physics simulator. Or physics engine, I should say. Can the knife duck carve away at the wooden duck? again, the textures on these are so good. Like, I mean, I guess when the whole game is just hanging out watching ducks, you'd want the ducks to look good. Though our duck respawn meter does not appear to be coming back. When did it? Oh. What? UFO? UFO duck? What? What? Okay. It beeps. Oh no, it has rainbow cooling fans like my computer does. Oh no. No duck meter required. Oh, that's so good. And it's automatically a water-cooled computer duck because it has the pipes going in and out of it. And just like directly into the water. Gamer Duck. Yep, this is Gamer Duck. Thank you, Icelos. That is the new title. Okay, that sound would probably drive my dog insane. He does not like very particular high frequency things. But now that I know that some of them can make different noises, I have to go and check all the ones that I have. Yeah. Okay, so far it's only Gamer Duck that makes different noises. Noted. This is just nice. Nice and cozy. Knife Duck. Knife Duck is on the hunt. Oh. Oh. Oh, is Knife Duck actually gonna go to... Ow. Whee! Oh, okay, that was definitely knife first contact, so Knife Duck seemingly cannot hurt other ducks.
Ship traveling from Hong Kong to Tacoma, Washington, loses 12 containers overboard. One of them
Tube time for Knife Duck does seem ill-advised, indeed.
The currents carry the ducks all over the world. So months later, they start washing up on the coast of Alaska, turning this toy spell into an accidental experiment. So from the ducky study, you get real-time data about the currents in the North Pacific. The accidental duck experiment is still providing information today. They're almost indestructible. I mean, literally 20 years after they hit the ocean, they're still washing up on beaches around the world.
Okay, so that radio blurb about the accidental duck experiment, there's another one? Is this a Rubber Duck True Crime podcast? That would actually be a very I hope that there aren't enough, like, crimes involving rubber ducks to have a true crime podcast about, but who knows? But yeah, as good Sir Edward is talking, mentions in the chat, yeah, the accidental rubber duck experiment is a thing that has been ongoing. There's also its parallel accidental experiment with Legos, because a container ship full of those fell off of a ship and cracked open, and now there's Legos washing up all over the place. But the rubber ducks are way better because they all float, whereas Lego bits do not. But yeah, just great way to, I mean, we'll have to collect them all up eventually anyway, but great way to see what ocean currents are doing by just having millions of ducks just floating around. Or probably only thousands. I hope only thousands? My grasp of large numbers is not great. Oh, gamer duck. I do find it really funny that the gamer duck is... Like, I have those exact rainbow-colored fans in my gamer rig. Oh? Is it the start of a new day? Oh! I think I just saw the contrails from a plane. But yeah, the sky is slowly getting a little bit lighter. Looks like a new day is starting. Yep. Lights are all turning off. Red sky at morning, sailor's warning. Ooh, I wonder if will we actually get rain in this day cycle? That would be interesting. Duck Sun. Duck Sun brand suntan lotion. Nope, or sunblock. Could be either. Yeah, there's the sunrise. All right. And now that it's a new day, will we get new ducks? Knife duck. Knife duck and wood duck. Come on, come on. Just me and the ducklings? Family pond? What is that? What has changed? Why do I... There's little ducks! How? Why? When? They're adorable! Oh no! That's so cute! Good little babies! They do not appear to be individually selectable, which is fair. They're probably... Actually, we'll see how close they stay to the larger duck. Because I'm sure when they initially spawn in, they're supposed to stay. They like spawn in a particular pattern, but will they like stay a set distance away? Are they on like an invisible tether? We need more ducks to bounce around in here to find out. Huh. I will discover your secrets, tiny ducks. Bonk. Bonk. Come on, come on. Come on, geometry. Work with me here. No. I need more ducks to bounce around in this pool so we can see if the tiny ducks are on an invisible tether. I have questions. Come on, game. Help me answer them. Answers. Give me answers. Adorable duck game. I wish to know your secrets. What? Oh, that was the... It was the vacuum sound of the tube. For a second, I thought a new duck had entered. Oh! Oh! Okay! So the three little ducks can be separated from the larger one. Now we know. Alright! Cool! Duck secret discovered. Coming down to join us? Whee! Splash. Still can't individually select them. Ah. Alright. Well, that is, the time that I would normally be signing off, so I think this is where I will leave it for stream this week. This has been a lovely, calm end to the stream, but thank you all for being here. This has been a delightful time. I will definitely be back to Placid Duck Simulator, either any other time where I end stream early because we run out of game, or if I get frustrated with something, we might swap over to this to chill out afterwards. But yeah, thank you all for being here again. I know I was off for a few weeks, but we are back in action, and we have some plans for the next couple of streams and things after that. But yeah, and who knows, maybe in a couple weeks, if I am between games, we might just do like a full stream of just Duck Simulator. That might be fun. But for now, we'll go back to the main menu. Yes, we saved the game. I want to save my duck progress. There's so many save files. What? Why are there that many save files? Wait, what do you mean multiplayer? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this one at a later point. But next week we already have plans. So at some point in the future, we will come back to Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. Thank you all for being here. As always, I'm your host, Cozy, and I hope you all have a lovely time. Yeah, wow, multiplayer on the Duck Simulator. well, clearly we're gonna have to find some friends who have this game and do multiplayer duck streams. Ah. Oh. Alright, everyone. I think this is where I sign off. So, it's been lovely. Have a great night, everyone. And, as always, stay cozy.